What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream from the Scalar Learning channel. And happy Friday, happy week. Sorry I haven't been around much earlier in the week on YouTube, but we're getting back in the mix. This is one of the busiest times of the year for me in May, plus just had a lot of things going on with the business and whatnot. Just doing a quick sound check, making sure we're good there. So, again, happy Friday, everybody. I know a lot of you guys took that May SAT a week ago, and I believe those results will be coming out 1 week from today, so that's cool. And obviously, we got another SAT right around the corner in June. I got to check to see, by the way, if that is one that I can register for and take. If it is, I will do it, and if not, wait till the next one that is I'm allowed to take and all that. And I can take the ones that are, they usually let me take the ones that are going to be released, the QAS and all that, so... yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I hope the prep process has been going well. Hope you've been finding the channel helpful. And do want to mention as well, we just expanded the Scalar Learning tutoring team substantially. So we got 7 new tutors from all across the U.S. that were just added. They are amazing. They are incredible. And that's what I pride myself on, being able to find and identify really, really strong and awesome and passionate tutors, and I think we've done that really well with this last round of hiring. So if you are interested in tutoring, let us know. We have price ranges all the way down from $60 and up per hour. So if that's something you're interested in, awesome. And if not, if you just want to use the YouTube channel, that's amazing as well. And if you're also interested, we have a video course as well for the SAT that you can purchase by checking out in the description below. All right, without further ado, we're gonna hit one of these mini tests, which are super cool. A nice mixed bag of practice problems. Let's go. And I will be taking this test for the first time in real time. If you guys are new to the channel, that's how we roll here. And I'll also be explaining it as we go. Oh, what's going on with the chat? Hold on. This is weird. Okay, well, maybe nobody said anything yet. All right, here we go. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay. I wonder if I should zoom in more. Hold on. I think that's good. Okay. We got a call center manager who wants to determine the rate at which 2 different members of her staff can make calls based on information from 2 different days. On the first day, Alice worked 4 hours and Robert worked 3 hours, and together they made 85. So system of equations, they made 85 calls. So we need a 4A, because that's Alice. We need a 4A plus 3R to equal 85. I'm assuming A and R are going to be the calls per hour. Yeah, calls per hour. So this needs to be one of the equations, 4A plus 3R, so it's one of these two. On the second day, Alice worked 3 hours and Robert worked 5 hours, and they made 105. So, and this is the one, 4A plus 3R equals 85, and then they also have 3A plus 5R equals 105. C is the winner, and done. Number 2, that was a pretty good problem, like a pretty accurate one, which is cool. An elevator company installs elevators in new buildings. The number of meters of cable needed for an elevator is 12 times the number of stories in the building plus an extra 15 meters needed to go into the machinery. So it's 12 times the number of stories plus an extra 15 meters, which is the following best describes how many meters of cable are needed if there are S stories in the building. So we literally have the function here. That's 12S plus 15. A is the winner. Just make sure no silly mistakes. 12 times. Yep, good. We are good to go. Numero 3. Here we go. What is the value of A? All right, so what I'm going to do in these types of cases, equivalent equations on either side, right? So I'm just going to FOIL, and then once we FOIL, we'll know what term is going to be in front of the G squared value. I can tell it's going to be 6, but let's do the work anyway. So we distribute. We got 6G squared minus 24G minus 8G plus 32, right? Negative 4 times negative 8 is 32. Combined like terms, we got 6G squared minus 32G plus 32. So we can see that C is 32, B is negative 32, and they want A. A is this term in front, which is the 6. D is the winner. Done. You see how like you just match up term to term once you FOIL it out or simplify it. So number 4. A food truck owner has determined that her maximum revenue occurs when she sells 950 sandwiches per month. For every sandwich sorry, for every sandwich. So I see people are commenting actually. Like when I look on, I don't know why I'm not seeing them here, but what's up, Aliasu, Kamara, and Stable Noble? How you guys doing? Sells 950 sandwiches per month. For every sandwich above or below 950, her revenue decreases by 0.1. Or sorry, 10 cents. Which line could be the number of sandwiches sold in a month if the owner's revenue decreased $45 from the maximum? Wait. So for every sandwich, her revenue decreased. No, it'd be 500 or 1400. It's this. Okay, let me explain why. Okay, here's the dealio. So for every 10 cents, for every sandwich above or below this, which we could be like, basically this is an absolute value equation. It's like the difference. How can we do this? How can we set this up? The absolute value difference between the amount of sandwiches sold. So that difference for every sandwich above or below this times 0.1. That's 10 cents. 10 cents for every one. So if it's one sandwich below, she's dropping by that. But we're saying, when does this equal $45? That's the equation now we can solve. So we divide both sides by 0.1. So it's x minus 950 absolute value equals that divided by 0.1 is 450. Again, this is no calculator. And then we split into two equations. So it's x minus 950 equals 450, or the other one is x minus 950 equals negative 450, right? So you add 450 and you get 1400, which is this, and then you add 950 to negative 450, and that's 500. So S is the winner. Done. Okay, this one, and which is finally equivalent to the complex numbers shown above. All we got to do is FOIL, and we'll get our answer. So negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. Negative 3 times negative 2i is plus 6i. Negative I times that is negative 4i. So just remember, right now we're just treating I like a variable, no different. And then negative I times negative 2i is positive 2i squared. Now here's where we have to remember that I is this, because I squared is then negative 1. So we have negative 12. These guys combine to become 2i, right? 6 minus 4 is 2. And then negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. Combine those. We got negative 14, right? Negative 12 plus negative 2, negative 14 plus 2i. Negative 14 plus 2i. B is the winner, and done. Okay. The function this and this are graphing the xy plane. If BD is a point on the graph of G and CD is a point on the graph of H, then what is the value of B minus C? What? Hold on. BD is a point. B minus C. Oh, this is odd. Hold on. Let me think about this for a second. So the functions x plus 3 and x minus 2 squared are graphed in the xy plane. BD is a point on the graph of G. Oh, it's this is the same. Got it. It's the same D and D. Got it. And then we want B minus C. So we have the same y value. Where do the okay? So I have to set these two equal to each other. Sorry, it's just weird the formatting of this. So it threw me for a loop. So we set them equal to each other. Cube root both sides, right? We get x plus 3 equals x minus 2. What is happening? Wait a minute. What am I doing? When are the two D's? So it's when built. That doesn't make sense. What am I doing wrong here? When are those two going to have the same? No, but it's not for the same. It's different x. Okay, I understand now. Okay. Let's see. So we want the same output. So I'm going to do this a little bit weird. If I plug in 0, no, plug in. Each other. Why didn't my method there just work? Because the x's cancel out. Well, let me look at my time. 6 minutes left. Oh, shoot. I'm running out of time. Hold on a second. Why am I not understanding this? Point of the graph, then what is the value of B minus C? So BD and CD. So it's two different x. Oh, it's two different x values. So the x values are different. So I'm just going to make it up. So I'm going to say here it's going to be, for G, it's going to be 0, 3. For this one, sorry, not 0, 3. It's going to be 0, and then 3 cubed would be 27. So to get the same thing here, I need 5, comma 27, right? Because 5 will give me the same thing. Got it. So the difference is 5. Okay. I don't know what was. That's a weird question. I mean, just like an interesting, very interesting question, but I hadn't seen one like that before, I think. Which of the following is equivalent to, okay, so this is just foiling. However, they've kind of formatted it weird, but let's write it out. A plus B plus C times A plus B plus C. To show we got A squared plus AB. I got to hustle because I'm running out of time. Plus AC. And then we do B times everything plus AB. And I'm moving it one to the right. Plus B squared plus BC. And then last but not least, plus AC plus BC plus C squared. Combine like terms. Wait. A squared plus 2AB plus 2AC, right? 2AC plus 2BC, and then plus B squared plus C squared plus B squared plus C squared. I think it's this one because they got the AB, the AC, and the BC, and they factored out the 2, and it's A squared plus B squared, so it's A. All right, cool. You could also plug and chug if you have time. I don't really, so I'm going to keep going. But you could be like 2, 3, 4, and plug them in, and then plug them in down here and prove that it's equivalent. Okay, 4 minutes left. We got question 8. The line graph of the XY plane can be written as an equation y equals mx please. The following represents the graph of y equals -2 times. Okay, got it. So what is this equation? Oh, God, no, not a good y-intercept. It does have an x-intercept, though. So let's do point slope because that's the best bet here. So are those 2 good points? Let me see. Nah, we need another really good point. Maybe that one? Okay, so -10, -7, and negative. I'm doing too much work. So basically, if I multiply it by -2, I'm flipping it across the, it's a flip across the x-axis and a stretch. No, you know what? I'm just going to roll with this. I'm 3 minutes left. Shoot. Okay. -3, -4. So slope is subtract -7 plus 4 is -3 over -7. So it's a slope of 3/7 x, and then my y in 3/7 x plus 7 equals y plus 10. So it's y equals 3/7 x. So it's 3 minus, so -7. No, that can't be right. Oh, I did it backwards. Ah, my God. I'm really cracking under this time pressure, huh? Okay, so it's x plus 10, excuse me, and then it's y plus 7. So then it's 3/7 minus 7, which is 49/7. 7. Okay, hold on. So then it's, 37, and then minus 49/7. That's -19/7. 3/7 x plus this, and then multiply what by -2, right? So it's -6/7 x plus 38. This is probably not at all the best way to do this, but hold on. So I know it's got to be a negative slope, so A is out, and it's a 38/7, which is about a little more than 5. So B looks really good, and it looks like the correct slope. It's probably B. It's got to be B. Okay. Whew. Yikes. 2 minutes left. Here we go. Let's see if I can finish this test. Figure 8. Okay. So we got. Oh my God. What's happening? FH has a length of 12. Got it. Length 7. Okay. It's given that. Approximately what is the value of theta in radians to the nearest 100th? So we know that where's the angle, and we need theta, and we're given 12/7, and then that's. Did they say these two triangles are similar, right? So it's 7/12 equals 7/12 equals x over, right? This is going to be over x plus 7. 7x plus 49 equals 12x. That's 5x equals 49. Divide by 5, and it's about 10, like let's say approximately 10. And then we need theta, so tangent of, what's happening? 5/7. 5 over, no, wait, oh my God. Oh my God. What's happening? Is this not 10? Did I do that wrong? 7 over 12 equals x. Oh, 7 over 12 equals x over x plus 7. 7x plus 49. Oh my God. I ran out of time. It's been a while since that happened. Okay, let's go through these two that I missed because of time. So, okay, I was almost there. Okay, so let me slow it down a little bit and show you what I was doing. So I was trying to basically identify this as x, and I was trying to set up a proportion to figure out what this value is, and then like go from there. So I said these are similar triangles. You can kind of assume that because they share an angle and they're both right triangles. So I was like, here's my proportion. It's going to be 7 over 12, like because those two sides are proportionate. So that's the small triangle over the big triangle equals the small triangle this length x over the big triangle, which is x plus 7. So then I cross multiplied and I got 12x equals 7x plus 49, right? You got to distribute. Subtract 7x from both sides. 5x equals 49. And then x is about 10, let's just say, right? What is that? Divided by 5 is 9.8, let's say, okay? So then x is 9.8, and then we can say that tangent of theta. Oh, now I see. So it's supposed to be 9.8, and then we don't know the hypotenuse, but we shouldn't need. It's probably going to be using tangent or cotangent, but so tangent would be 7 over 9.8, which is not 5/7, is it? Maybe it is, actually. Okay, so 7 over 9.8 is, if I move the decimal over, 70 over 98, which reduces to, if I divide top and bottom by 7, 10 over 14. Oh, it is 5 over 7. Yeah, so it's tangent. So this is the correct proportion. So basically tangent of this angle will give you 5/7. So therefore, this must be the correct angle. So it must be 0.62. And that's how they got that. It's a pretty difficult problem. But yeah, I think that one problem where I was confused on for a second that threw off my time. Okay, we'll cover this. I know I saw it, but let's cover this up. Okay, the equation below models the height in feet above the water for cable and suspension, bridge, blah, blah, blah. How many feet above the water? Okay, so all they want is they want the lowest point. And in this case, you can see it's a quadratic, which means it's going to go like this, right? And the lowest point is, of course, the vertex. So this is actually in vertex form, which is really nice. So the vertex, that means, is going to be 1955, comma, this value, which is 100. And they said, what is the height? So this would be, 1955 would be the vertical distance, horizontal distance, excuse me. This is the height right here. So at its lowest point, it's 100 because I think h is, feet above water. So quite simple, actually. This one would have taken like 10 seconds to answer. But that's it. Okay, well, anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the Lanamex. Thank you for that. And if you do like the video, feel free to hit that like button. If you want to see more from the Scalar Learning channel, make sure to click subscribe. And once again, like I said, if you are interested in tutoring or want to work with any of our amazing tutors, hit us up at tutoring@scalarlearning.com. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I'll see you in the next video.